Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to your virtual English class. This is for my students of the 11th grade. Thank you for being here with me this time. For me, it's a great pleasure and it's so nice to see you again through this video. And it is excellent that you have this time in this class with me. Okay, so very good. We are going to start with this class. First of all, I wanted to tell you that I miss you a lot and we are going to get together later. As soon as this video finishes, we are going to get together with you. Okay, so in this video, I am going to give you all the instructions, and for that reason, I ask you to pay attention, and if you have any doubts, please take notes, and when we get together in the class, I am going to answer. Okay, so we are going to start, first of all, with the instructions that I am going to give you, and this is the class overview. These are all the activities that we are going to be doing in the class. First of all, we are going to start with this video. You are going to watch this video and all the instructions that are in here. Okay, so as soon as this video finishes, you are going to join my class through Skype, and my username is eider.lara. In Spanish is eider.lara. This is my username. Okay, and after that, we are going to continue with our feedback, and this is going to be very quickly. If you have any question, please let me know, because it is going to be about reported speech. Okay, but remember that we were talking about only the exceptions, so it is not going to take too long. And after that, we are going to start explaining the models of deduction. Okay, and for that we are going to go to your student's book, your Prepare 7 student's book, and we are going to work on page 88. And after that, I am going to continue with the grammar exercises. This is going to be for your homework, for your activity, and it is going to be on your Prepare 7 student's book, and it is going to be on page 162. Okay, so now we are going to continue with the class, and I am going to show you what paper I am going to be using in order to explain the models of deduction. Okay, this is the paper that I have in here, and this is the Word document that I am going to use in order to explain the models of deduction. This is going to be used in order to explain the present and future. In this case, I am going to mention all the ways that are used in order to express deductions about the present and future. And these are going to be used in here. As you can see them in here, I am going to be using all of them. And I am going to explain you each of the 3 cases that we have. For example, when we think that something is possible, but we are not sure, we use these words, may, might, or could. And also, I am going to give you one example, but in the class, if you need more examples, I am going to give you more. And after that, we are going to move to the next one. When we think something is possibly not true, we use may not or might not. Also, I am going to show you some examples in here. And of course, if you need more explanation or extra examples, I am going to give you in the class. And we finish with this. When we feel that certain when we feel certain that something is true, we use must. And of course, you have here the example. And after that, I am going to continue with the explanation about the models of deduction, but now in the past. So for that reason, I am going to mention that to express deductions about the past, we use these words. All these words that you have in here are going to be used in order to express deductions in the past. Also, we have 3 different forms, as in present and future. Now, I am going to start with the first one. In the class, I am going to explain the first part. When we think that something was possible in the past, but we are not sure, we use Remember that here we're talking about the past. May not have, might not have, or could not have. Here, as you can see, we have the examples, and I am going to explain you a little bit more in the class. Let's continue with the second case, and this is when we think that something was possibly not true. We use may not, might not have, okay? And I am going to give you these examples. For example, I wanted to see her, and this is the deduction. She may not have wanted to see you, or she might not have wanted to see you. And we are going to finish with this explanation that it is when we feel certain that something was true, we use must have. Remember that this is for past, and in the class I am going to be explaining all of this. Okay, so this is the paper that I am going to be using there, and as soon as the class finishes, I am going to send this paper to you, and you are going to have them in Edmodo. Okay, very good. So after that, I am going to explain you what we are going to be doing. In this class, we are going to be working in Unit 15, the bigger picture, and this is going to be in your Prepare 7 students book, and we are going to be working in this. First of all, we are going to have a general review on the vocabulary. So for that reason, as soon as this video finishes, you need to start working with the vocabulary. This vocabulary that is that is involved in here. You need to try to understand this vocabulary. And after that, as I already told you, we are going to continue working with the grammatical aspect that is in here. We are going to start working on grammar modals of deduction number 3. Okay, as I already showed you, the paper that I am going to use was taken from this one. Okay, those are the instructions that we are going to have in here, and according to the explanation that I already gave to you, you are going to try to solve these problems, and also you are going to solve these exercises in this section. I am going to be explaining here, and also I am going to help you understand better this topic. And after that, we are going to finish with this activity with a pet writing activity, and for that we are going to check this part, this section for writing, and this is going to be in the prepare to write section. I am going to give you some general pieces of advice and general suggestions about how to write, and of course you already know what is the structure when we are going to start writing the pet writing. Okay, so for that reason, thank you so much. I am going to be ready waiting for you, and as soon as this video finishes, I want to see you in my class. The class is going to be, as always, through Skype. Remember that my username is eider.lara in Spanish, eider.lara. Okay, as soon as this video finishes, I am going to be in the class. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I see you in my class. Bye bye.